In this video, I'll show you how to paint your very own desert sunset wall mural. I started with a quick sketch in Adobe Fresco. Then I printed out the sketch to get the colors matched at Lowe's. The colors varied from the original, but they were pretty close, and I was happy with most of them. I'll show you how I changed the original darker color up in a bit. I used Snowbound for the background of the mural and the rest of the entire room. I sketched the mountains on the wall first so I could map out the height that I wanted for each peak. For the project, I used a soft angled brush to paint the initial lines for the mountain ranges. I used these super soft fluffy rollers from Purdy for blending. I then used these flat foam paint brushes to really define the lines on the second coats and also to blend. For the darkest mountain peak at the bottom, I used this color, but when I finished the first coat, I noticed it was a bit too red for my taste. So I used this terracotta color at the end to make the color a little more earthy. I used that soft angled brush to define the initial lines. Then I filled in that first peak using the roller. For the second mountain peak, I used this peachier orange color. Again, I repeated the process of defining the lines with that soft angled brush and then filled in with the roller. For the third peak, I used this softer blush pink color. I tried to follow the lines I had originally sketched, but it doesn't have to be exact. You can play around with it and make it as organic as you'd like. I came back later to fix this peak that was a bit too rounded at first. Hit it again with that roller to smooth out those brush strokes. For that fourth and final peak, I used a more muted, earthy pink color. Hit this one again, define those lines with a soft brush and go back in with your fluffy roller to blend in any obvious brush strokes. Give it a good first coat. Here's where I started to notice that darker color was a bit too dark. I started using the flat foam brush to really define the lines for the peaks and started to cover that original color with the terracotta color. You'll start to notice a difference here between the original color and the new terracotta coat. It starts to blend in a bit more with the other colors and it's a little bit more muted. It's more of an earthy feel that I was initially going for. Go back in with the flat foam brush and the smaller fluffy roller to blend the colors for the different peaks and to make the lines as organic as you'd like. Give other peaks a nice solid second coat, then go back in and fill in any details that you'd like. Have fun painting your own wall mural. Let me know how it goes when you try it out. This project was pumpkin approved. Hey, one last quick tip. Always remember to prep your space in case any accidents happen. Like this one, where I tipped over the paint can and made a huge mess. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. See you in the next video.